codfish. So, to do the codfish, we need codfish, and I have that in the refrigerator. But we're going to do something this is a Friday night dinner that's so simple. You take cherry tomatoes. These are rather large, so I'm just going to quarter those, and you put them in a bowl. Let me just check this now. Oh, this is like a painting. It's like a Sicilian painting. Okay, I'm going to turn that off because that's done. All right, back to the cherry tomatoes. So what you do is if you don't have cherry tomatoes that are this large, and this is really a cocktail tomato. This comes from my friends up in Madison, Maine, Backyard Farms. They supplied me with these tomatoes, so I decided I would use them. But cherry tomato is a little bit smaller than this, and if you're using a smaller tomato, then you can just cut it in half. But these I'm going to quarter because they're so big. So I cut them up and put them in a bowl, and then I want to toss them with a little bit of olive oil. So a little extra virgin olive oil over the tomatoes, like that. And you just toss them, and then you place them on a bake sheet. You put them in the oven, a 350-degree oven, and you let them roast until they really shrivel down. And when they're cooked, they will look like this, you see? We added a little bit of balsamic vinegar while they were cooking, so that gave them a little Sprite-y flavor. So now we need another pan. This is so simple. So here is our pan. We've lightly greased it with a little bit of olive oil. So now what we want to do is simply take this fish. We want to salt it. I like sea salt because it has a much better flavor. Little salt on both sides. Look at how white this fish is. Gorgeous. Okay, there's the salt. We place this like this right in the pan. 4 to 6 ounces is about enough for a serving. So there's our other piece. And then we're going to give that a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil over the top. We're going to take these tomatoes that we roasted and place them right over the fish. I can't tell you how good this is and how simple this is. And people always remark, how did you make that recipe? Well, you know what? I don't like to be in the kitchen any longer than anybody else. But this is a jewel of a dish, I have to tell you. Once you have your tomatoes on, roasted, this isn't going to take long at all. You've got your oven on at 400 degrees. This is going to cook at a really high temperature. You want to add some capers. Now, these are capers in brine, but you can also get capers in salt. In fact, some of the best capers come from the island of Pantelleria, right off Sicily. So you put a few capers there, and if you want to throw some parsley on this or put a little wine in the base of the pan, you can. This goes into a 350-degree oven, uncovered. I mean a 400-degree oven, uncovered. Until the fish turns opaque, it's smelling beautifully, it's white looking, it's perfect.